Hello guys, so we're here at the top of this Molung village, and we were just discussing how beautiful this. The views are like amazing. We have seen a beautiful, like the sun setting, and we have also seen a lot of villages around. I didn't know like there were like so many villages around this. So yeah, Uya is here, and we are here to learn, and we are so much eager to learn, like some certain facts about this village. And yesterday, I just came to realize that there's so many things that I need to learn. And then on top of that, there are like also very very important facts, and there are also very important events that have occurred here. So Uya will like just say something on that. So where do you want to know? Like, do we what do you want to say?
Molung brand. Why Molung is so important for like Nagas?
Okay.
Yeah.
Before I talk about Molung, just look at the sunset, how beautiful it is. And we are
So
just
good.
at the top of a clock tower, which is visited by many tourists all over the world. Now standing here, you can see the sweeping views of the beauty of Assam on one side. You can see Liumen village there. And then you turn, you will see Yachang village. You turn around, you will see the valleys of Assam and Puli. And on a very bright, clear day, you can even see the Brahmaputra river. And the eastern Nagaland is there on the other side.
Oh.
So it is so strategically perched, and then this is located in the Changpat Kong range.
Yes.
So talking about Molung now, Molung I think you know that it is called the cradle of Naga educational heritage, and then the Christian pilgrimage village. And because of the religious and educational importance, now it has a lot of significance that has importance not only among the Aos but the entire Naga tribes today. So if you want to know more about it, I can tell you more.
Yeah. One thing that really struck my mind was like, okay, Mary Met was here, and she decided like, oh, we need to educate the women first. Like the first formal education that she started was like she called upon all the women folks, and then she started to teach them, like educating them. So I was like really surprised, and I was also like really very much eager to know, like at the time what she thought about a woman.
Okay, then being a woman, I think it has a lot of relevance to talk about the issues of women. And the issues of women as a woman today, now the very base of women issue, it starts from this very soil, Molung himself, because in 1878, Mary Mead started the first school. The first school that was started in Nagaland was started in 1878 for girls. And subsequently, the boys' school was started by Dr. Clark and Kotola. And then, if we'll have to talk more about it, then in 1880, now when Mary Mead started working with the Naga women, now she realized that the condition of the Naga women were very bad, because you should know that we have a patrilineal system
Yes,
of society.
yes,
We are so dominated by the men, and even at that time, that was during the time, let's say 19th, later part of the 19th century. Now women were not even allowed to get baptized because men said that women have no right. So that made Mary Mead very, she started to think as to how she should help the women. So history says that on 15 August 1880, two ladies, now we call, by the name of Mrs. Tusangla and Mrs. Tompangla, they, in the record it is said, with great fear and trepidation, they got baptized. And so that day, we call it as the first step towards the liberation of Naga women. And then that was the year when women fellowship also started. And every year, 15 August, every year on the 15 August, Molung Baptist Church women, we observe this as Muzong Nagache Ula.
The first voice of the Nagas.
The first voice of the Naga women.
Naga women, yeah.
Because
Wow.
the first step that they took, the plunge for baptism, because you should know that the men did not even want women to be baptized. So that was liberating for Naga women today.
Yeah.
And well, if you want to know more about, then you talk of marriage solemnization. Christian marriage solemnization first took place here in 1878.
Wow.
Okay.
And that was solemnized by Dr. Clark.
Right.
Now, women issues is one thing. There are many issues we can discuss.
Yes.
But let us keep that for some other time.
Yeah.
But now, if we have to talk about missions,
Mhm.
now we are here celebrating 150 years. We're talking about Christianity.
Yes.
But it is very interesting to always reconnect with history. Because if we go back to history, it makes us connect with the future also. So, in 1885, Dr. Clark, he deputed Reverend W.E. Witter by giving rupees 500 to go to Lotha areas. And then the Lotha mission started from this Molung mission.
Oh, from here.
Wow.
Yeah, because the soil that we're standing here, this is the mission compound, which was established by Dr. Clark on 24th October 1876.
Okay. So this soil, it doesn't belong to Molung himself?
No, no, no.
Still owned by
Okay.
Americans.
Alright.
This area, this mission compound belongs to the American Baptist Foreign Mission Society.
Okay.
Okay.
And this is the land, so you can see signboards, billboards saying it is American Baptist Foreign Mission Society. So this is the mission compound where Dr. Clark lived. And from this mission compound, Luther Mission started in 1885.
Okay.
And then in 1887, Reverend S.W. Rivenberg and his wife was again deputed by Dr. Clark to go to Kohima.
Okay.
And then once they reached Kohima, Molung Baptist Church gave 18.8 annas. Think of it, annas.
Like-
Now it doesn't even strike us that such denomination existed.
Yeah.
And then Dr. Clark gave $3,000 to Reverend S.W. Rivenberg to start the Angami mission and also to translate their scripture into Angami.
$3,000
Yes.
during 80s or
1887. Yeah. So
That's a lot.
yeah. So Molung Mission is called the first Baptist Mission Center, and then this Angami Mission Center is the second Baptist Mission Center under the American Baptist Foreign Mission Society.
Aro kili pilgrimage village matiaro.
Pilgrimage village is because the foundation of Christianity started from here. And then last night you must have witnessed how Reverend Jim Bell, the Associate Executive Director of American Baptist International Ministries, had declared that this is the first Christian village because of the Christianity that had penetrated throughout the Naga hills. So we are talking about Lotha Mission, Angami Mission, and subsequently it's spread to all the Naga areas.
One thing that I really liked about last night was like he was saying, which was written on the record. So it was recorded. It wasn't like scripted and all. It was recorded, and he even said the page number. So that was something which was really genuine, and that was something like even at that time also they were quite sincere. Like we need to really maintain this for the young generations, for the future, for the Nagas to know certain facts. So that was something very thoughtful, I should say. Yeah, I think he was a really wise man.
No, because as young people, the context of historical references is very important. Because we cannot talk about the origin of church or any institution based on one's idealism. But in the 19th century, I think during that time, Dr. Clark was literate enough, educated enough. Because at that time, we had not even started our literacy, our education. And there are many proven documents also, the American Baptist Foreign Mission Society magazines, and the mission correspondence, and then the station reports, which he had to submit to the American Baptist Foreign Mission Society on the activities of Christianity that was taking place. And there are many relevant documents that proves that Christianity existed from here, and we cannot distort history. So I go by proven records. Records has to be proven well.
Yes.
So
Aro Clark to Molung how many years?
he was here for 21 years.
21 years, like half of his
And
life.
then one very interesting thing is he lived in Molung himself for 21 years, since
That's a long time.
1876. And you know Impur. Yeah, Impur Mission Center. So one thing that you all should know also, I'm also trying to learn, is that this Molung Mission Center was shifted to Impur in the year 1894. Everyone has the right to celebrate because the advent of Christianity started from 1872 in Dekahaimo, and we are all rejoicing.
Yes.
Even Abam has celebrated, we are celebrating.
Yeah.
Even Dekahaimo, Molung Kimong will celebrate, and the rest of the Naga Hills.
We should celebrate every day.
Yes.
We are fortunate, we are blessed enough to be,
Yeah.
called, and we are so blessed, I should say. So every day is a celebration.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have to rejoice because we have the
Yes.
freedom of religion.
Yes.
And one thing also I'd like to add is that this Impur Mission Center, it was shifted from Molung himself, the Molung Mission. So Impur Mission was started. And again in 1897, there was a group, association called the Ao Christian Association in Molung himself. That nomenclature was changed to Abam. So the existence of Abam also starts from Molung Mission. The subsequent transition from 1876 to 1894, Abam Impur Mission, and subsequently also the establishment of Abam.
So Molung Mission price start.
Yes. So you talk
It's
about
like a
history.
tree
Yes.
that bears fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the Molung Mission, which was started by Dr. Clark, and the first Baptist Mission Center, and we're standing here. So
We're so blessed.
yeah, and
really
just
blessed.
look at the beauty.
Yeah.
So the scenic beauty itself heals our souls, isn't
Yes.
it? So it is so soothing.
Yeah.
And,
So
I think you can see the church also.
Yeah.
The church service is going on.
Yeah. So at that time, like even stereotyping was there. Like the women were not allowed to get this from education. The women, they were not allowed to baptize as well. So do you think, like even now, yes, obviously now women are allowed to baptize, and a lot of things are going on. But do you think that even now, like still stereotyping exists in our Naga society?
That is a very pertinent question and a very relevant question, and this is something we need to discuss in the midst of Naga men, because we are a very patrilineal system of society. We have the society which is dominated by men. But it is time for Naga women also to break from the shackles of male dominance in terms of empowerment. Empowerment in the context of economic empowerment. And education has liberated us today. We are here with confidence because of the education. So it is time for Naga women also to think why now we cannot take steps to be at the level where we cannot take decisions. Or 150 years, why we don't have any. Now we have a very young woman, Madam Pangnon, who is the MP. So it has taken 150 years.
It has
and
taken
Madam
150
Pangnon's
years to be there.
father, her maternal grandfather, was the first reverend from this church.
I came to know only yesterday.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Her maternal grandfather, Reverend Nakshi Nukan. Now he was the first reverend. So we feel so proud that out of the soil of this Molung, now we have
Fruits.
a woman who can represent the Naga Ao women so well.
In
And I
150
think,
years. It took such a long time.
Yes. So
But
it should
yeah.
not just take us 150 years now.
Yeah.
1 month from now, 1
Yeah.
year, 10 years. Now, Naga women should emerge and take leadership. Leadership even at the decision-making level, administrative, at the administrative level also, or even in the churches. Now we Naga women are so talented.
Yeah.
So I think we should step out
Yeah.
from the dominance of men and assert our own rights. And
Yeah.
economic empowerment is very important. And economic empowerment starts from education. And once we're liberated, once our minds are liberated, it gives us the confidence to step out.
Yes.
So we have to educate each other, and we have to encourage our Naga women to be more assertive, and then help build a stronger society, stronger churches. That will heal our.
So you mean even those Naka women should take part in the political issues as well?
course.
Why not?
But why not?
Yeah.
But what is stopping us?
Yeah.
What is stopping us? So there are questions that
Yeah.
we have to now start thinking.
Yeah, because I've witnessed one, like one of my very good friend. She took part in an election. I was there with her just to support and just helping her out and stuff like that. And her own colony also, they did not vote her because she's a woman, like she's a lady. If you just go and ask her, then she will tell, yeah, that really happened. So then I realized that we should need to talk more about empowering women.
Yeah.
And even men also, if they support like women empowerment, like empowering men, women, the children, if she herself empower herself, then she will empower her kids, the younger generations, the future. So I was like, we need to talk a lot about it. And there are like certain men who be like, oh, we encourage women since like our forefathers. We let them do whatever they want to do and stuff like that. But it's just verbally. I got comments like, hey, tell her go and cook in the kitchen. Tell her not to waste parents' money by buying motorcycle. I have experienced
We should know that we're living in the 21st century.
Yeah.
Now the advancement, think of the advancement.
Yeah,
Now we are
yeah.
talking about women's rights. But the advancements that we are seeing now, technologically, industrially, and it is women who are contributing so much to it.
Yeah.
But here in the Naga context, we're talking about women who cannot even assert one's rights. And then, as you have said, we have a very stereotype definition of you are a woman. So
Yeah.
that is a setback.
Yeah.
And I think the mindset of Naga men should change first. Men should allow women to go out, to step out of the homes. And it is also important to empower a woman economically also, politically also, so that it helps our society also emerge. And then women have more abilities, and then I think we have the potential also to lead our society and our state by at a decision making level also, and politically also. I think Madam Pangnon should not be the first woman. Many more should come out.
Many more should come
Yes.
out. Yeah.
She's
And
coming,
then-
right? Tomorrow?
Yeah, she's coming tomorrow, and we're so proud of her.
Really proud of her.
Yes,
Yeah.
and the blessings.
Yeah.
And then the legacy, because now when we talk about it, we have spoken about the first formal education which has started in 1878, and now the blessings of the grandparents. So it goes down, no? So we're very happy and proud. I think we should be proud.
Really proud. Yeah.
त्यही छ नि यसो तुलाको
Really?
आमा भी जिंदा छ ना मैडम
Yes, yes. They live down here. She has her maternal grandparents' house, and then they have many beautiful things are here. You can see the first tomb, the first cemetery, the first Naga cemetery, which was
That was also
buried.
that was
as
also really
per-
like weird
Yes.
at one point, because I was
Yeah.
like, she was the one who decided like, let's do this. Like she was the one who wrote that record.
Yeah. It
From
was in
today-
1897.
From today,
1897.
if a man dies, if she or he dies,
Yeah.
like it will be buried under this.
Yeah.
Then after
Because-
3 days, her
because-
own son died. Yeah.
Because at that time, before 1897, as per the narratives that we have heard, now when we die, our bodies were allowed to decompose by putting them outside.
Fire.
Yeah, but in 1897, as per the ABAM resolution, they decided that when a person dies, they should be given a very good Christian burial. So the first Christian cemetery, the first burial also took place here, and the cemetery is also here. So there are many more things. So I think it is time to educate each other.
Yes, very true.
Wow. Asina.
I've learned so much.
Historical village
Yeah.
Historical village, and it has a lot of significance, and it has a lot of influence in the. It's just that we should have a mind of critical mind of thinking now, especially the young people. We should be, because we are educated, we have Western influence, Western culture, but we should know our roots. Our roots is our how we originated.
Yeah.
So we should stand connected with our roots.
Yeah.
So our roots starts from here.
It's the foundation, and we are so blessed and we are so lucky to say that foundation started from like this Clark Tai Ahina. He himself sacrificed and he put so much effort in it. Yeah.
There's so many interesting historical relevance that many Naga people, youth, especially the young people, is not aware. So I think you should use your channel to promote and educate the young people and help us connect with our history, because we have a very rich history. Not only culture, not only politics, but even Christianity. And Christianity today, we know that it is a stake, so we should know from where we originated and where our future will be.
Yes.
Clark kan nailidu hilaga tita giuna moni tia.
Yeah. Me and Lano were personally very thankful that Molung village, they invited us, and Mojini
Is this your
over.
first visit?
It's my first,
Yeah.
and for him
Alright.
it's the
We
second
came
time.
for pilgrim walk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you came on your bike.
Yes.
Wow.
So it's such a great privilege, and I should say that it's such a great privilege to learn from you also. Thank you so much,
I've also
Oya.
learned so much from
Yeah.
you.
Titil chanya ya.
Hey. I hope even the viewers are like, oh yeah, this we have in
There are
Nagaland.
many more stories. It's just that we are focusing only in certain aspects,
Yes.
but there's so many areas where Dr. Clark has opened up the eyes and the visions of Nagaland. So I think we can do many more stories.
Yeah, many more
We
to come.
have
Okay.
now. Let us say we have to tell many more stories.
Yes.
Yeah, our stories should not end here.
Yeah. So please keep on coming
And
to
this
our
is my
channel.
this is my first time
Huh?
that I'm in front of
in our
YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Of course, in some other news channels, but not in this blog.
We are so blessed, thankful, like really thankful to you as well. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Come learning.
Thank you.
All right, guys. I hope you have learned so much as well. Me and Lano personally, we did not know so many facts that had happened here, and today we are so blessed. We'll cherish. ठीक है, चलो.
Thank
We'll
you.
go and get more tea. It's ठंडा.